Abraham Lincoln by Josiah Forger. This is a paper slide video of Abraham Lincoln when he's young, when he's a president, during the Civil War, and his assassination. Let's begin. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a one-room log cabin. He was named after his grandfather, who died in 1786. Lincoln was born in Kentucky, but his father moved to Indiana. He also lost his mother at the age of 9, so his father got married again, and so he got a stepmother. He had a really hard childhood. Abraham Lincoln did not start the war. The South did. Abraham Lincoln said, "I will fight the war, but I do not like it." Abraham Lincoln did not like the war. He went to big battle points and gave speeches about the war and men dying. One of his most favorite speeches was called the Emancipation Proclamation. The Emancipation Proclamation is a document made to free the slaves. I'm going to call the Emancipation Proclamation the EP. The EP was made in January 1st, 1863. The Emancipation freed about half of the slaves in the USA. The reason that it didn't free all of the other slaves in the USA is because the border states were in the north, and if they freed all the slaves, then the border states would join the South, which would make the South stronger and the North a lot weaker. That's why he didn't free all of the slaves, even though he wanted to. During the war, about 6,020 people died, got sick and died, wounded or captured. Some of the other battles that caused this is Antietam, First and Second Bull Run, Fort Sumter, Gettysburg, Shiloh, Fredericksburg, and many more. Abraham Lincoln didn't die an ordinary death. He was murdered. His killer was named John Wilkes Booth. Booth was planning to capture Lincoln during the war, but it ended too soon for him, so he killed him instead. Lincoln was watching a play with his wife Mary, and suddenly a loud bang and a moan, and Abraham Lincoln was dead. Booth ran to Virginia and hid in a barn. A couple of days later, the Union troops found him and hung him on April 12, 1865. Lincoln's train went up to Illinois, his home, to be buried. As the train went by, people came out to say their farewells to Lincoln. That's about it about Abraham Lincoln.